So many years ago, I did a video, and I don't know why when I go to search for my videos, I can't find most of them anymore. YouTube only shows me what they want me to see. So maybe it's still up there for all I know, and you guys can still see it. I can't. But there was a video where um, this guy, this Arab guy, was trying to rebuke the whole idea that the Egyptians were black. Okay, and they were pointing out, well, look at the illustrations of the people on the walls. You have people that are there that are jet black, and it reminded me of this painting here when this guy was explaining that no, they weren't doing that because they were in fact that color. They were doing that because that was a sign of wealth. And I found that, one, abruptly funny, and two, idiotic, because this is the same person that would have you believe that the people there in Egypt then today are in fact the Egyptians. But where's their custom of their leader, their president, being illustrated as being jet black because he's wealthy? Or you see what I'm saying? Any millionaires that they would have there in Egypt. So it just doesn't hold water. All right. Uh, why did that tradition go by the wayside? We know why it went by the wayside. There's a caste system, you know, that was put in place, and we can look to the fall of India for that caste system, and thanks to the Greeks and so on. So I say that to say, when I was listening to Lex go over Balak, it clicked in my head. Okay, now what I was looking for to see, all right, could I find him, this character here, dressed in any Jaguar gear, dressed that way, because then it would be a closed-ended case, because the name of the name for Jaguar is Balak, and the character here is nearly jet black. You see what I'm saying? So I found that to be exciting. Like this painting here. Look at this. All right, so you can tell this person is, it shares the same complexion as this guy here, because you can see around the mouth. But look right there, this guy, he's got the white hairs growing out of from his beard. So and you see his hands. That's the other thing, right? That's what Godfrey Higgins always told the way to tell when they're with the statues, right? Of, are they trying to say this is what it is now, or this is how it really is? Where the statue's white, or where they melanated people? When he was talking about the statue of Jesus and Mary, and how he says it's the Black Madonna child, because their skin complexion is painted black, but then they go through details to make sure, like, the eyeballs are white, and with black pupils. And he's like, if this was meant to just be a black stone and they just didn't have the time to do any more artistry, then why go through the hassle of making sure the pupils or the eyes are white with black pupils? So he says, look for that kind of stuff. So like I said, you can. So when Lex was talking about Balak, I'm like, I wonder if that's where that comes from. I wonder if that's something that's really, like, Balak was the way to say that we are I don't know how to say it, like, not we as Hebrew, but someone was a follower of the Balak's practices. Or did they say that, Balak is black? Because that's how he is depicted, like, in this illustration. See that? See, look, eyeballs are white. Look at that. And they made sure to actually do the pupils, and you can see the hands. So at least in this, they're showing you that there was, and it's like I said, like, I thought this is interesting, right? I started, like, I'm watching these movies, and it started dawning on me that you don't see Asians for some reason. You don't see the Hindu person for some reason. You don't see Caucasians in these movies. Whenever I'm watching these movies of like Asia or the islands, and it's I don't know how to explain it. Wherever the Negro is, the Mongoloid looking person is right there. There was a map. It was a Peter Pan map. It was in the movie Peter Pan Disney one, right? And even on that map, and they changed it. I took the screenshot because I was watching the old movie with my sons, and then I went to go search for it on what's that thing called there on Google, trying to pull the map, and it's no longer there. But on the movie now, they show the map that Captain Hook's looking at, and they show a stick figure, jet black, with big red lips, and then they show the Indian encampment over on the top of the hills there, which is supposed to be the red man, right? Which, and it's like, how do you say this? Disney knew now to go back and take that Negro off the map. They took that black stick person off the map. Now it doesn't show that anymore. So they knew there was something that they got caught. But even in that time frame, you know, it was we're on one side, they're on the other. You know, go look at that documentary, Oldest Bones Found in the Americas. Is that Australian Negro, whatever, you know, down in Brazil, you know, and they're like, they were expecting Mongoloids to be here first. No, it was you were here first, or not you, but the what's it called, the Australian Negro was here first, and then comes the Mongoloid right there after them. And they're like, well, what we have now is an offshoot of those two mating together. So, oh, and there was the other thing. So I want to clear this up because I was giving a hard time about this because I brought it up twice and I never showed the evidence of it recently. So I'll do this over again. So I was asked to give proof, 7 pyramids, right? So here we have a list. Now this should give 6. They're telling you these are the 6 you can find, and there's others. I don't know about this right here, but I was specifically wanting to find ones that are from the coast because it says these things are supposed to be able to be seen from the coast. So, and like, here we go. So what I'm looking for is ones like here. See what I'm saying? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kind of thing, right? And then I'll go back and show you like the first. Well, the red, or what red says what? Mayan capitals, Mayan cities. The blacks are volcanoes. Okay, so we're not worried about the volcanoes. But that's what made me think, okay, the Book of Maccabees happened here. Only problem is that the Book of Maccabees talks about snow, and it doesn't snow there. So here we go. The 7 pyramids in the Book of Maccabees are part of a family mausoleum built by Simon the Maccabee in his hometown of Modin. The pyramids were built as a memorial to Simon's family. Remember, Simon, that was a Greek name. That's weird, because remember, it had to, we'll look it up, including a family, including his father, mother, and 4 brothers. Let's see here. Jonathan's tomb, 28. He set up 7 pyramids facing one another for his father and his mother and his 4 brothers. 29. For the pyramids, he devised a setting of massive columns, which he adorned with suits of armor as a perpetual memorial. and next to the arm, arm, armor carved ships, which could be seen by all those who sailed the sea. So that's what I'm looking for, pyramids like that. Plus, I'm trying to see about this right here. Okay, because I'm like, okay, how do you build a pyramid that looks like the Greek? Because columns look. All right, we'll see if we can pull it up. Because they're trying to say the pyramids would look like this, but this isn't a pyramid. See what I'm saying? Let's see if we can get one from further back though, like this. Because it's a coliseum, right? Not, or, but it did say it's a mausoleum. So that's what I'm looking for. 7 of these near the shore somewhere. Because if it's near the shore, it can be seen by ships. And I also look to see if ships and armors are carved on them, you know, because that's the last dead giveaway. Can be seen from the coastline. Does it have, you know, ships and armory carved into them?